happy Friday. Happy
you.
Friday, Kush.
To you as well, Tammy. Absolutely.
How's it going?
You
How was
know,
your week?
I woke up this morning, my sciatica was kicking in, my bones were creaking.
Yeah.
I could feel 40 at my doorty, and today's my last day.
Yep.
Not in my 30s, so yeah.
Is the old midlife crisis slowly creeping in, or?
Well, with the drinking that I do, I'm not making it to 80. So luckily, I actually had my midlife crisis done in my early 30s.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
now I'm just on the down low. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, it can only go up from here.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Come on.
Yeah. That's how slopes work.
It is your birthday tomorrow.
It is.
Super excited.
Yep.
What a happy Friday. Do you do the birthday week or birthday month like a lot of people do?
I don't normally, but since I am constantly starved for content on my show that I do 4 nights a week plus this one, so 5 nights a week I'm in front of people coming up with cocktails, coming up with cocktail ideas, anything that will give me any excuse to have a theme, I did it. So this week I did nothing but cocktails that I like. So no, normally I celebrate like noon to 2 on my birthday, and then I'm done.
it?
Yeah.
Oh.
But this time all week.
Well, let's start right now
Yeah.
with you guys at home. Give you a quick shout out who's tuned in so far. We have Doug in the house, Paul is here, Carl Tender, Danny is here as well, Ash is in the house, we've got Mila, Craig is in the house as well.
Craig Saavedra?
Yeah,
Hey, congratulations to Craig Saavedra.
Won a Tony Award.
Tony Award.
I mean, Layman's Trilogy. I mean,
I mean, I'm not going to say that we had everything to do with it,
we had
but
everything to do with
he'd only won 1 Tony Award before he was on our show,
Also,
and now he's won 2.
It was
Yes.
also his last Tony,
Yeah.
even though we didn't know him then, was
Right.
also because of us.
That's true.
Yes.
We're very good. Want to
mean,
win a Tony? Come on the show.
You just got to know us to make it in life, really. Feet or not feet are here, and David Strickland, Cynthia's in the house. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I say let's get straight to it.
Let's do it.
Tell everyone
Yep.
what we're doing today.
Sure. First of all, I do want to thank Tammy for my wonderful shirt. Tammy knew that my heroes are only old drunks. This is, of course, John Daly,
his prime as well.
the best golfer of all time. And then if you notice behind me, right here, this is a picture of Dawn Beach that Tammy had framed for me. So 2 old drunks that I love so much. So thank you, Tammy.
From his private collection as
I know.
well.
This is such a...
This is a treasure.
It is
treasure.
it is a major treasure, and I thank you. I will treasure it forever. So, Tammy, I know it says on the description, what does it say? It says, we're doing drinks that are older than Kush.
Yeah.
That isn't necessarily true for these.
Okay.
I have picked 3 cocktails today that exemplify a few different time periods. I want you to tell me if the cocktail is older than I am or younger than I am.
Ooh,
okay?
like it.
I'm not going to tell you whether they could all be older.
Okay.
They could all be younger.
Okay.
I want you to tell me. So we're going to start here with a cocktail called the Between the Sheets.
Okay, well.
Okay, so you have an idea because you know.
An idea.
You have an idea. Okay, so this cocktail is called Between the Sheets.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have you make this one.
Very naughty sounding drink.
Yes, very naughty, like a fuzzy navel or something like that, or a sex on the beach.
Correct.
Yeah. So let's start. So this
What do I
is
need?
yeah. So we're gonna need, first of all, we're gonna need some light rum.
Okay.
So you have some Bacardi back here. Fairly easy, simple cocktail.
All right.
We're gonna need 3/4 of an ounce of that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent.
No cheeky paws in here?
No,
Okay.
I
All
want you to
right.
keep it as much as we can to these. I want you to taste the real cocktail in its real form.
Okay.
Next thing we're going to be using is some of this. This is cognac.
Le Cognac.
Le Cognac. It is a brandy, of course, from
Cognac.
Cognac. That's right. Equal parts, 3/4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And chat, I do not want you looking this up and telling Tammy, please. Thank you. That is not...
I kind of already know.
Oh, is that right? Okay, next thing we want to put in there is going to be some triple sec.
Right.
Some triple sec right here. Some of that orange liqueur.
Okay.
You want to hit that with 3/4 of an ounce.
All right. So far, easy to remember.
Yep. Easy peasy. Whoa, just a touch too much.
Whoa.
That's fine. It was perfect. That's perfect for the time period this comes from.
That was, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone was drunk back then.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That is true.
Yeah.
And we want to hit this with just a dash now. Just a dash of lemon juice. So not a full quarter, just sort of hit it.
Quicks.
Hit it and quit it. Yeah.
Grip it and rip it?
Grip it and rip it.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, that's good. Perfect. Ooh, almost did it too much.
Okay.
And we are going to shake this one.
All right.
So I'm going to send you one of these aggravator cubes.
Yep.
There we go. And the top. And give that a shake. Agitator. That's
Agitator cube. Agitate this guy. Okay.
Woo! Old man dance is kicking in.
Yeah.
Yep. Great.
Woo!
And let's serve that one up in a coupe.
You want
there
this
we
one?
go. I do want that one. Yeah.
Okay. And what was it called? What did you say it was? Called the
Between.
No.
The sheets. Oh, it's called an APC.
APC.
All-purpose coupe.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a Marie Antoinette. It isn't a anything else. Did we ever? We ended up finding that lighter. And we have stickies.
We did.
Perfect. Tammy, you are going to light this one on fire. Real quick.
Are we pouring something on top?
Nope. You are going to do it with the lemon. I did not prep you for this.
Okay.
But I do think that you, after working with me for so long, are able to do this. So let's hit this.
Don't bet on it.
Well, I trust you. You remember how to do this?
No.
Okay, so you want to take this. This is going to light up on fire.
Yeah, but am I not doing this?
You are doing it over this fire, though.
Well, I need 3 hands then.
No, just like that.
What?
Put that on top.
You mean like that?
So put it, get it right on top of that fire, as close as you can.
Like that?
Yeah, right there. Oh, keep going further down, further down,
What?
further down, and squeeze. Yay!
Hooray!
Yay, Tammy! I'm holding the lighter. Yeah, do it again. Ah, yes! Look at you. Is that the first time that you?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
No, you know why? I've never done it at the same time.
Oh, is that right?
No, normally someone's holding something.
Oh.
I think they don't think I can hold a peel with one hand or something, and then like, no, I'll hold the fire.
Yeah.
You just hold the fruit.
Well, honestly,
I'm like, okay.
I love that.
was
I love
fun.
that was it.
What are we doing with the burning? I don't want to set anything
Dean,
on
do you want
fire.
these? Here.
So.
Dean's gonna take.
Oh,
it.
that was exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm broken out in a sweat right now. Yeah, no,
So-
I've never done. Somebody's always holding the fire.
Well, not this time.
No one trusts me
Now
with fire.
you can light anything you
reason.
want on fire. So this is a cocktail called the Between the Sheets. The Between the Sheets.
Okay.
Give that a taste.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Okay. It smells great.
Yeah.
Okay. I've had it before. So
Yeah.
It's always a good one.
Yeah.
It's always one of my favorites.
Do you remember when it's from though?
It's actually older than you think.
Oh, there you go. All right. How old is it?
I would say it's about 65 to 70 years old.
It's from 1920, so it is
even older.
so it's
Okay.
coming on 100 years
Okay.
old. This cocktail is, or it's past its 100.
Naughty people back
Naughty
in the day.
people.
That's
Yes.
probably the naughtiest drink. If it, yeah, between the sheets.
Yes. So the reason I threw this one in here, of course, because a lot of great 80s cocktails have names like the Sex on the Beach, the Fuzzy Navel. They have all those body, sexy names that they would throw in there. This predates those by 80 years, or by 60 years, and still has that same aesthetic. So even if you are old, you can still hang with the kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is will stand the test of time.
Absolutely.
For sure. And
sure.
also one of the I always chuckle when I watch older kind of movies.
Yeah.
And when I watched from F. Scott Fitzgerald's movie Zelda.
Zelda, sure.
She mentioned that one of her favorite drinks
Is that right?
Have you heard of this new drink called Between the Sheets? And I was like, ha! I know that one.
Was that Christina Ricci?
That was Christina
Yes,
Ricci.
that's my girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your whole pass.
That is my I for those of you who don't know, I do a special show every year on February 12th. where that is, of course, Christina Ricci's birthday, where I do a whole Christina Ricci show.
Yes.
So,
has she ever tuned in?
no, but she did respond to me once. Do you remember this story? So
No, I know you wanted her to respond.
No, she did respond.
She
no,
actually
in fact, a Disney Drinking Society
Yeah.
got a hold of her and said, "Hey, this guy is doing this show."
Yeah.
So she actually found me on Instagram, and all she wrote, and you can go find this. It's under the first Christina Ricci one. She wrote, "I like mojitos."
Oh.
So
Wow.
Christina Ricci with the check mark and everything came in and said, "I like mojitos." So I had to switch up the whole thing that day, and we did mojitos.
To customer, of course you did.
So of course, I mean, listen, she's gonna show up. I got
course.
dressed up. I did my hair that day.
Great. So glad you do that for us.
Yeah.
That's how much we
Grip it and
mean
rip
to
it,
you.
baby. Grip it and rip it.
Grip it and rip it. Samantha's in the house. Hi, Samantha. Raquel. We also have Deirdre here as well. Cocktail Lulu's here. And of course, Jay Dixie's in the house. Hi also to Larry. East Tex Will. Is that one of our newbies? Welcome to Mix Cocktail Hour. Let's talk about June 17th. That's today.
Yeah.
Right? A couple of things happened today. Actually, around like, well, a little bit earlier, but around now-ish. You know what happened today in 1994?
I imagine my parents ran out last second to buy me buy me a birthday present.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably.
Because I was turning 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
They definitely were running around the mall.
Yeah.
But the 101 may have been blocked off for a little bit because in
yes, of course, because O.J. Simpson went on a mad dash run.
Yeah,
that is
he
exactly right, with Al Cowlings in the famous white Bronco. I remember I was at my dad's house.
Yep.
And yes, I remember that. I remember that specifically because I was like, "This is gonna
crazy.
ruin my birthday."
I know, you're like, no, OJ.
Yeah, and then of course I have 4 friends whose birthdays on September 11th. So at that point, I gotta feel okay.
Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
I mean,
all right.
it's
just OJ.
Yeah, that's right.
And his story.
And his weird old story.
But that is what happened today. Around this time, there was some craziness going on, where pretty much everyone in America, at least, remembers where they were when OJ was, on a high-speed car chase.
Yeah.
In his famous
low-speed car chase.
Or
famously. Famously very low speed.
Yeah. In his famous white Bronco.
Yeah, with Al Cowlings in the front.
So that was today. Anyway, so just thought I'd throw that tidbit of.
And you know, because there's a bunch of other stuff too. There's a great documentary called June 17th, 1994, and it does crazy sports stuff was happening that day. You should go watch it. I don't remember everything else that was happening, but like the Masters was playing at that point, or whatever golf was playing. Somebody was winning, whatever it was. Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
Well,
everyone wasn't watching golf. Everyone was watching the news.
That's right.
In 1994,
right.
at this time on today. All right,
juice.
Drink numero dos.
Number 2 follows a pretty basic pattern. It's going to be sort of a waterfall pattern. I'm going to go ahead and make this. Can I have a tin?
Yes.
Number 2. There we go.
Still got a bit of ice in there.
That's all right. We'll figure it out.
Got these guys.
That's all right. We got to do it twice. This is called the Jasmine cocktail.
The Jasmine?
The Jasmine cocktail. Have you had the Jasmine
before?
before?
No, I don't know this
Perfect.
one.
The Jasmine cocktail.
Ooh.
A spectacular cocktail. Lots of fun history. Let's start over here with some gin. We're going to do 1.5 ounces of some gin here. Right there. You want a nice dry gin, some botanically. Something's got that that feel of the botanicals. We need 3/4 ounce of some lemon juice. So let's slice our nublins.
I still have a little bit left in my one that I did the dash.
Hey, let's try not to waste too many lemons. Yeah.
It's still in there, so.
So 3/4 ounce.
Mila says she ran down the freeway and watched him drive by.
She did not. Really?
Mila.
Wow.
Wow.
That's cool. I was in Phoenix, Arizona, so we didn't have that opportunity.
Samantha she was getting home on the bus. See? We're all just kids back then.
My goodness.
With our whole life ahead of us.
Just babies.
Yes.
We're going to hit that with 3/4 ounce of some lemon juice.
Yep.
We're going to need some of this.
All right.
Curacao. Specifically not triple sec. We need Curacao for this cocktail. That is what this one calls for.
Why?
That is what we need. We need the flavor to stand up. We have one more big ingredient in here, and while triple sec certainly has a lot of the same flavors, the same oranges in here, this is sort of a bigger liqueur.
Okay. If somebody doesn't have bowls at home, could you use Cointreau?
I would use like Grand Marnier, for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, hit that with some Grand Marnier instead.
Thought I'd ask.
We don't need a lot. We just need a 1/4 ounce of this. Right there. That's why. I mean, if you're using triple sec, you can use the triple sec. Bump it up though. Go up to 1/2 ounce probably.
Okay.
Double it. And then the last thing we need is this guy. This Campari, of course. The Campari. Probably the most famous Italian Amaro.
Yeah.
You know what actually gives it this color?
I would say the juice of the maraschino cherry.
No, in fact, bugs.
What?
It is the color. So not all of the color, but some of the color does come from some bugs. So
great.
I figured I'd let everybody know that. We only need a 1/4 ounce of this Campari as well.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. We're gonna give this one the Jasmine.
All right.
The Jasmine. The Jasmine, like the
flower or
yeah.
the jazz.
Jasmine.
No, jasmine Jasmine like the flower,
Yeah.
like Jasmine.
Yeah.
Or is it the jazz man who plays jazz on a Friday night?
It's Jasmine. The flower.
The flower.
Yeah, the flower.
Oh,
the
Jasmine.
The Jasmine cocktail.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay, yes. I've been thinking Jasmine.
No.
This whole
the
time.
Jasmine.
Okay.
Jasmine.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's my accent.
Okay.
Got that weird accent.
Yeah,
Ready?
weird accent.
Here we go.
Okay,
1,
yep.
2, 3.
I've got to think completely differently now. I'm thinking jazz. I'm thinking saxophone.
Oh, no.
I'm thinking, okay, I've got to think
Jasmine, like the bijou. We're going to go ahead and pour this in. I love the color of this cocktail all the time. It has the same color as like a Cosmo, like a well-made Cosmo. I always like the way that this looks.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and just give this a lime circle.
Because I love jasmine. The smell of a jasmine flower is
hard to beat.
Is pretty.
Why would you even try?
Nice.
So there we have it. We have the Jasmine cocktail.
Okay. Let's twist it around this way.
Now, 1982 is the year I was born. So does this cocktail come from before that or after that?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, that's good. It's so funny because you think Cosmo when you actually drink it, and it kind of hits you like a Cosmo a little bit, but then you get the gin. Yeah. And you're like, no, wait a minute.
You get a lot of that gin. You also get some of that Campari, which is going to be different, of course, than the cranberry that normally goes in.
But it's also the Orange Curacao. That's the orangey bit hits you on the end. Yeah.
Same thing though as a Cosmo. Cosmos, have the orange or the triple sec in them too, or the Cointreau usually. So, yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Wild guess here.
Yeah.
Because it's quite fruity. I would say it's after 1982.
That is correct. It is 1995. Created by a man named Paul Harrington. He did not name it after the flower Jasmine or a saxophone playing jazz man. Yeah. No, he actually named it after his roommate, whose name was Matt Jasmine, Jasmin.
Oh.
Jasmine, so he just put an E on the end of it. His buddy came in, sat at his bar and said, make me something new. Paul Harrington in 1995 said, great. And then this has become, so what's really cool about this is he actually, he did that, he left bartending for a while and then came back to learn that his cocktail had blown up. Like he didn't realize that he told the recipe to people, it was sort of going all over the place, and suddenly he comes back and people are like, oh my God, you're the Paul Harrington? Like you created the Jasmine. He's like, bro, I've been out for a while. So I love that. I just love that story.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, you can taste the 90s in this.
For sure. Yeah.
This is like, this takes you back.
Yeah. Phoebe's going to have one of those.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
This would be on Friends.
Yeah, Monica and Rachel.
Sex in the City.
Right.
for sure, because it may have gotten inspired by a Cosmo.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has a lot of fun inspirations.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah,
really great cocktail.
All right, you are
Jasmine.
2 for 2 then. You are 2 for 2. You are up. You are up to it.
Wow.
I'm loving it.
Okay, Mila says, wow, never would have guessed that. See, there you go. What's going on? There's a whole other show going on in the chat, obviously. East Tex Will, he was guessing the 40s. See?
Yep.
Well, wrong. Theme, 60s, also wrong. Dixie says, second name of my granddaughter, Isabel Jasmine. Yes. David Strickland says, I feel like Campari has reached its stride in the late 90s.
Almost.
Kind of, but we've revived it.
Yeah.
I think. But I say, yes, Doug. You can taste the 90s. That is completely true. Craig says, Kush, have you ever invented a drink that you were surprised to find on a menu at a bar with which you were not associated?
Funny that you say the word associated. No, I have not. I've not a bar that I haven't been associated with. In fact, when I left my last bars, they renamed one of my drinks from the Kush Old Fashioned to the Association Old Fashioned, which was...
They stole it?
Well, I guess I created
it forever?
I created that under their roof, so I guess they're saying that that's all their IP, but...
Is it on paper? Is there like you know how there's like the WGA, the Writers Guild Association, that you can copyright stuff? Is there anything for cocktails where you can like be like... It's not, right? Because you
technically
not really.
You could technically you could say that Kindred Cocktails would do that, but for the most part, no.
Well, I mean, then we need to figure something out. I think we need to send some people to these establishments and tell them that, oh, wait a minute, this tastes a lot like a drink that Kush made. So I think that's what we need to do. We need to go to these places that you made those cocktails, you invented these cocktails, and tell them, wait a minute, this tastes a lot like a drink that I know.
If you ever see a bartender light an old fashioned on fire, that is mine.
Okay.
Just FYI, that is spread now, but it started.
Okay.
It started with me. So.
Okay. What was your drink's name?
It was called the Kush Old Fashioned.
Oh, the Kush Old Fashioned.
Yeah, which then eventually turned into the Fajita effect, which eventually won me best in LA.
That's true.
So, yeah.
You won the belt.
I do.
The Fernet belt.
I do have the Fernet belt. Yeah, ready to go.
Yeah. All right. Try and test me with cocktail numero tres.
Okay, I want you. So I'm going to give you.
Yes.
I'm going to give you the one of two time periods that this came from.
Yes.
This is either
you were born and after you were born.
But this. So I'm going to give you two other time periods too.
Okay.
This was either the last great tiki cocktail of the first age, or it was the first great tiki cocktail of the new age. Those are your time frames. Okay.
When are the ages though?
Well, tiki sort of had a revival with like Sven and all those guys, and like Beach Bum Berry in
Well, that's before. You're talking before. It's kind of the same thing then. Before 80s or after 80s.
So the end of the tiki thing sort of ended with Nixon. So like 76-ish is when we stopped.
All right.
When
Mid 70s.
Yeah. Or
was it far after the 80s?
Or very early 90s. So that is that. Though it is either, I'm just telling you, it's one of those. It's either the last great tiki drink of the old, or the first great tiki drink of the new.
The comeback story.
That's right. That is. It is one of those two, and it is called the Jungle Bird. It is called the Jungle Bird.
I've had that before.
You have, of course.
We've had that.
We have.
Had that. I mean, you have one. You forget pretty quick that you've had it.
Absolutely.
Because you're lying on the floor afterwards.
That is correct. Yeah, so, this is quite a cocktail. Yeah. Quite a cocktail. Yes. So let's go ahead.
Vague memories of drinking it.
Let's go ahead and start the build. We want to have a nice. You want a hard dark rum. So there's no harder dark rum than the Cruson. A lot of flavors going in this thing, so you need something thick and big, something Jamaican. Cruson works in this as well, but something big and thick. This is Cruson Black Strap, and you need 1.5 ounces of that.
All right.
cool.
Already sounds dangerous.
It's already very dangerous, yeah.
I know. That's like I'm saying. Everyone if they say like my favorite drink is the Jungle Bird, you're like, you are a professional.
You have done this before.
You clearly know what you're doing.
So then we're gonna hit this with an equal amount of some pineapple juice.
Yep.
So 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice right there. We do need a little bit of lime.
All right.
Our lime is going to come in half ounce increments. Right there.
Beautiful.
Easy peasy. And then we need a touch of Demerara simple syrup. I literally, there it is. A little Demerara simple syrup. So a Demerara simple syrup, of course, just a stronger flavor of a sugar.
I love it.
Yeah.
I do prefer that more than normal simple syrup, to be honest, because it just adds that little bit more of that, I don't know if it's island feeling or something, but it kind of gives, I guess it reminds me of the sugar cane taste.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it adds to tiki drinks. Yeah. So it gives you that more sort of authentic island.
And sometimes just adding sugar, you're just really supporting other flavors. Whereas Demerara, you're saying, like, my sugar also has a flavor. Don't forget about sugar, guys. Yeah. Sugar also has a flavor. Yeah. So we're going to be putting in half of an ounce of that.
And Demerara simple syrup, you just make the same way as simple syrup, right?
Absolutely.
So it's just adding the brown sugar.
Yes. Absolutely.
Same equal parts.
So actually, you want to find either some Demerara, or if you don't love like the grassiness, you can find something called turbinado sugar. But you want something that has that. It's unprocessed basically. Yeah. But yeah, I do the same way. I've made a pact with myself: 1-to-1 simple syrups. I never do 2-to-1s anymore. So it's just so much easier to know my proportions. Okay. Last thing in here, we're reaching back up. We're gonna kill this bottle of Campari tonight.
Woohoo!
We need 3/4 of an ounce of some.
We got that in there.
Campari. Gregory T, what's a good sub for Demerara? Any dark sugar. So even if you want to make it with brown sugar, that's a good substitution. You're not going to get. So brown sugar is just white sugar with molasses added to it, whereas Demerara and turbinado are sugars that have not had anything taken out.
Yeah. Non-processed.
Non-processed.
And the other ones are just basically still has the flavor in it from the original.
Yeah. So we need 3/4 of an ounce of that.
Okay.
And this is the cocktail. Let's go ahead and give this a big time uptown shake.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. All right. I'm going to be serving this one in a long glass. This long glass with 1 large ice cube.
Ooh,
I was carving that a little bit.
The
spear.
A column.
Carving that a little bit before. I also love the color of this cocktail.
Yeah, that's nice.
Just always looks so fun.
Yeah, it does.
Right up to the top, that Black Strap Rum gives it sort of a dangerous look.
Yep.
What do I do with my
Which it is.
It is. Yeah, this is not one. Do not turn your back on a jungle bird. It will peck your little hair out.
Yep.
Get this here.
It's almost as dangerous. Almost as dangerous as a zombie.
Yeah. About a third as dangerous as a zombie, but yes, very, very big. This is
depends how much you drink.
That's true. That's right. Yeah, if you have 3 of these or 1 zombie, a zombie has 3 1.5 ounce servings. This only has 1.5 ounce servings, but when you drink it, it goes down so fast. The rum just goes down so fast.
With you?
Right. Yeah, we're gonna see.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, the jungle bird. I haven't had one in a while.
Back in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So good.
So you have a decision to make now. Is this the last great tiki drink from the first version of tiki, or the first great tiki of the new, first great tiki drink of the new tiki revolution?
Oh, you know, it's so funny because I'm thinking this would make such a fantastic little comeback. It'd be a comeback story of a lifetime, as Kings of Leon would say. As I go in for another one.
Yeah.
It might be wrong, but I say this is the comeback story of the tiki world.
Tamee goes 2 for 3. This was invented in 1978 at the Kuala Lumpur Hilton.
Damn it.
Up in the aviary. This is up in the top building. This was the final tiki drink created before guys like Beach Bum Berry and those guys brought tiki back. 1978 beat me by 4 years. I'm always shocked to learn that the Jungle Bird is still considered part of that old guard because it's such a cool, new, interesting cocktail.
Absolutely.
But it's part of that old guard. It's the last great one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah.
I would have thought this would be like the reinvention of, now we're using Demerara simple syrup.
That's right.
And all this new fancy stuff.
Campari.
Campari
comes in,
We're bringing other foreign stuff in.
Totally.
You know, so it's kind of like further away from stuff, not just the rum stuff, but like we're mixing, you know, the aperitifs in here and stuff like that, where I'm like, and then you got me.
Yeah, I got you. Listen, I wanted to. I was getting your brain to mush for those first two.
Yeah,
those first two were
that
not
was a
super
trick
difficult,
drink.
but this one was a trick drink.
Yeah, Jungle Bird is a trick drink.
Because I'm always shocked when I put in history of the Jungle Bird and 1978 comes up. I'm like, this seems so much newer than that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if this was 2001, this cocktail, but 78.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, but there you go. It's also a drink, if you think about it, that just stands the test of time.
Absolutely.
This is a classic that will be around in thousands of years.
You better.
Thousands
we hope
of
so.
years,
We hope
everybody.
So. We have to come back to tiki in thousands of years.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let me just hop into the Mila says looks yummy. It is.
Yeah.
It is. Samantha says it's not older than Dave.
Oh.
Well, there we go. Doug says strong water in Anaheim. Loves strong water.
Ooh.
Makes a buzzin' Jungle Bird using coffee infused.
Wow.
And that's true. I actually had that, and it was delicious.
Seems like
I had that one.
Yeah, I bet they put a bunch of extra sugar in that because that seems like it might be bitter. The coffee and the
It was
Campari.
slightly on the bitter side,
Yeah.
but it was more like and I remember asking my fantastic bartender.
Yeah.
Well, what would you suggest? He's like, would you like coffee? And I was like, yeah. He's like, do you like tiki? I was like, yeah.
We're
He's
here.
like, well, you're just molding two worlds. And I was like, okay, well
I
then.
love it.
Then, hey, doing it. Well, that was fun. Let's just say that. Feet or not
2
feet
for 3.
says,
You did really well.
Tamee, can I get one of those shirts, please?
One of these shirts, I'm sure he's
Feet or not feet? No, it was a one-off, especially for Cush's birthday that I organised. XCOM Dimensions is in the house. Hi, welcome to the show. You just kind of missed it, really, to be honest. One other nice thing that happened today, just to go back in history on this day, a day before your birthday. So many fantastic things happened.
Right.
Today in 1885, France presented the USA with the Statue of Liberty.
No kidding.
Yes. So that's a reason to celebrate as well. Look at it. We're going to celebrate all weekend long.
All weekend long. That's right.
4 big Hawaii 4-0.
Hawaii 4-0, yeah.
Your big Hawaii 4-0.
I go home and bury a pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then it's basically, it's good that we've had so many hangover shows.
Yes.
It's already started.
Already started.
Oompa!
Goodness.
Party has already begun.
Yeah, we've done enough hangover shows.
Yes.
Sunday might be one of those.
These are all my favorites. But the biggest favorite of mine today, of course, is just you, Kush.
Oh, what a nice thing to say.
It's
Thank
you.
Aw.
It's your birthday. It's your big,
Well, thank you so much again for my picture. I think we should just put this right up here real quick.
And also a big shout out, obviously, and a big thank you to Tim Glazner, who actually provided me with this very exclusive photograph of Don the Beachcomber. Tim Glazner is actually doing a documentary called Searching for Don the Beachcomber, which is magical. And this is also a swizzle stick.
This is really fun.
From the Don the Beachcomber private, what would you call it?
His collection, or his stash.
Basically.
And it says Trader Vic's on it.
It does say
because
Trader Vic's on it.
Phoebe Beach, you were telling me, believes that this was his only trip to a Trader Vic's.
Apparently, he only went to Trader Vic's once. There's one documented time where Don went to Trader Vic's, and magically they found this swizzle stick in his boxes of
This was
stuff.
sent from...
And it was sent to you for your 40th birthday through me. I'm just the
of course,
the
the conduit. Yeah.
I'm
That's
just
all
the
right.
messenger.
That is fine.
And everybody wishes you a happy 40th birthday.
Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love it so much that you watch our shorts, you watch our uploaded videos on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram. And what else can we say?
Goodbye, I guess.
You'll be 1 year older.
I will next time we
The next time you guys tune in, Kush, you went around the sun one complete time. Once again, thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you,
that you're still
Tammy.
here,
I appreciate
basically.
you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, and we'll be back again in a week's time.
We will be back, in 1 week's time.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm Tammy Harrison. This is Scott Cushman, the
Bye,
last
guys.
time he's 39 on camera. Cheerio.